from Eaton, California.
I can't write. Supposed to be Adna. That's a little town up there, Siskiyou County. We got about as many people in Siskiyou County that are out here in front of us today. Yeah, some of our towns have got a population of 3 and 4 people. 2 Irishmen walked out of a bar. It could happen. I named my dog Herpes. He won't heal. Took an IQ test the other day and it came back negative. Forgot what poem I was going to do. Oh, this is one I wrote sometime back. It's called Butch. I have a good friend. His name is Butch. He had a new heart just here, a couple years ago. Doing real good. Anyway, old Butch, he went to Idaho where the bull elk bugles clear. Now, he'd never hunted bulls before, but he certainly had no fear. They took along a white-eyed appy on which to pack their goods. She was experienced at the task of packing in the woods. Now, this appy had one good eye, but only good by day. At night she was so blind they couldn't find the hay. They pulled her along stumbling in the fallen snow. They had to stop real often. The going sure was slow. Seeing as to how it was so cold, old Butch, he had a thought. He knew they wouldn't need the snake bite medicine he had brought. Well, he didn't want to pour it out upon the ground. He knew that was not considered environmentally sound. So he says to his old pard, hand me up that jug. I think we'll have a drink while we're waiting for this plug. Well, they had a drink, and then they had some more. And by the time they got to the cabin, they couldn't find the door. Now, this cabin where they were staying, it had another guest. This boarder was called a gall-darn varmint pest. Old Butch had some new choppers under his mustache. He kept them by the bed at night so as they wouldn't clash. Those shining teeth just sitting there, old varmint could not resist. He stole them away, but he left a trade so they would not be missed. Now, the trade he made, in pack rat terms, surely it was just. He had traded something great, a trust, a treasure, just recently acquired, out by the hitching rail, where the Appaloosa mare had by chance just lifted up her tail. A green, glistening gem found in the snow by the Appaloosa mare. Well, old Butch's pard awoke before the dawn to brew the coffee strong. Better get up and on the trail, the bulls will all be bedded down. Old Butch grabbed his teeth and slid him in before he was awake. Now his mouth tasted of stale booze, but he knew he'd made a mistake. Gingerly, he sniffed the aroma of his thumb. He knew that smell. There was no doubt. Old Butch gagged and gave a shout. His old partner was the target of his pitch. Butch swore his partner made the switch. It wasn't me, but I heard a rat last night. I bet he made the trade. Just then Mr. Rat appeared from behind a stick of wood. His distorted smile showed more teeth than it should. Instead of the customary 2 incisors protruding from his snout, he had 4, plus 2 canines sticking out. Old Butch jerked his iron and he lined up on that toothy head and he drilled those teeth dead center with 200 grains of lead. Well, there is a little moral to this story true. Don't shoot off your mouth if you like to chew.